Hey there, it's Jim and Debbie with a very special St. Patrick's Day edition of the Midday Minutes. Happy St. Patrick's Day, Debbie.
Well, happy St. Patrick's Day to you as well. We're like two little leprechauns here today for episode 52.
That's right. And you know what? We have a very, very special guest.
Yes, we do. Two.
For today, too, right? We have Elkdom's first couple. Paul and Stacey Ryan are back on the show to talk about the recent visits. And, we thought it'd be nice to touch base with them on St. Patrick's Day, right?
We like to mark our holidays with the Ryans.
Absolutely. We were with them right before Thanksgiving last time, right?
Mm-hmm.
So before we get to them, we have a contest winner to announce, Debbie.
It is Jay Kiefer. How about
Jay wins again. He's like a three-time.
Jay wins again.
Beat for Jay from Livingston, Montana. Jay, congratulations. You know the drill. Let us know either in the comments below or by emailing me how you would like us to apply your $50 soft credits. Everybody else, this is very exciting. We talked about it a little bit last week. Be sure to comment on this episode with the hashtag #midday. We're going to choose multiple winners to announce next episode, which will be our final, the final comment contest.
Wow.
Multiple winners. There's going to be multiple winners. We're giving money away. You're a winner, and you're a winner, and you're a winner. All right? But you have to comment. You have to comment,
right.
Okay.
Do it. It's so easy.
We should probably bring the Ryans in here. What do you think? Hat on or off?
Oh, maybe off.
Maybe off. Okay, let's do it. All right, Paul and Stacey, it's great seeing you guys again. And it was nice to be with you last month in Florida.
Go ahead.
Yeah, well, it was nice being in Florida with the warm weather. At the time when we hit the Florida, it was 40 below, 30 below, wind chills in Minnesota. So we got a week there in Florida that Minnesota was really cold.
Oh.
Yeah, the coldest we had all winter, and we spent it in Florida by the pool. So
it was really nice down there. We were at the Florida Elks youth camp, of course, for the February meetings. And I was, when I was heading down, I was thinking to myself, it's going to be nice to get away, but when I get home, it's going to be terrible. But I forgot all about that when I got down there, and I walked around that camp as much as I could. It was so nice out there.
It's such a beautiful facility too, the grounds and all the buildings they have. It was really a nice time down there.
Yeah, they did a good job hosting everybody, and it was good seeing people. It's been a long time since we were together. So
I think it was almost a year since some of those people we've seen them. So it was fantastic to see a lot of the advisory and everything. But the weekend before, also Stacey and I were there for the Florida Elks mid-year convention. So that was kind of a lot of fun to be able to be down there and get to meet a lot of Florida Elks too. So
yeah, they have a good crew down there. Now it seems like your travels have been picking up in recent weeks, right?
Yeah, of course we were gone most of February. We unfortunately the storm that hit the south, the Texas and area, put a damper on Arkansas, so we weren't able to go there. They had to cancel because everything was frozen. Basically,
it snowed in. Couldn't go anywhere. Yeah.
So we spent a couple of extra days in Louisiana and then flew home, and then went right back out the door to Georgia. So we've opened that. That was February, and now today we're heading out to Maryland and Delaware.
Are you going to be able to enjoy this St. Patrick's Day at all, or is it go?
Travel. But we're going to have a nice dinner tonight. I know that. So
corned beef and cabbage, I hope.
Haven't heard the menu yet, but hopefully.
Well, it was pretty bad luck for you guys to have to be away from Minnesota for the entire month of February, huh?
It was tough, but we sucked it up and did it.
Some has to, right?
Yeah.
So what do you have seen the past couple of months? We've talked with you guys on the show in November, and things were starting to pick up a little bit. It was hit or miss, but any memories you want to share from your recent visits?
Well, I know one is that we got to participate in something that I don't think any other Grand Exalted rulers and First Lady have participated in, and that's we got to go on Mardi Gras. So
Oh, yeah.
everybody else has had the Mardi Gras parade, and they've participated in that and thrown beads and blah blah blah. But we actually got to go around and toured the whole city of New Orleans and looked at houses and that were all decorated. And I'll tell you that they really knew how to put on a show, and it was a really good time. We really enjoyed that day.
Yeah, it was absolutely gorgeous. And of course, it was nice that it was done that way instead of the parade, because it was very cold in New Orleans. It was in the 30s.
Wow.
And we were supposed to take a trolley on this tour, and we couldn't take the trolley because the bridges were all frozen and they wouldn't bring the trolley over the bridge. So they had to find a bus to take us on the tour. So it was very, very cold. They said it would have been the coldest Mardi Gras since like 19 or 18.
Like 1896 or something like
Something
that.
like that, yeah.
Of course, it happened during this 2020, 2021 year, right?
Just added right to the whole pandemic.
Right.
It was a lot of fun though. Kudos to the New Orleans Elks, because they really, as curveballs kept on getting thrown at them, they just hit them out of the park every time. So
That's
Wow.
awesome. And so you're heading off to Maryland, and then what's next after that?
I didn't look at the schedule.
Are you going to Oklahoma soon?
Yes.
And,
yeah, that'll be
um,
coming up in April. Yeah.
in
Yep.
Nevada?
Nope, we're not going to go to Nevada.
No, Nevada's not on.
We're going to hit Oklahoma. I know Tennessee is in there.
Oregon.
Oregon. And then Kansas, I know is I believe all of them in April. So, and all of those have been already communicating with us, telling us they're excited about, the fact that they're going to be able to have us out. So we're really looking forward to it.
Well, it's kind of funny. It's in like a normal year, we'd sort of be, the light at the end of the tunnel. You're kind of winding down. Still lots of visits, but you feel like you're over the hump. And for you guys, it's starting to dial up.
Just rampant.
Now we're over the hump. Hey, we get to start going.
Yeah, well, that's fun that you get to do that and experience that.
Yeah.
And then I assume you're looking forward to Tampa as well for the convention.
Yeah,
Very
we're
much.
actually going to go down there, hopefully in
At the end of this month.
the end of this month. Yeah, and just take a site visit and get the lay of the land, so we're prepared for the excitement of the days that we're going to have down there. We're really pumped up about it. I know we were pretty excited about Baltimore, nervous and excited at the same time, but we're pretty excited about Tampa and being able to run a meeting and have some fun and get to know a whole bunch more Elks. So
Yeah, that's going to be great. And Stacey, how are you feeling as the year's winding down?
Excited to be on the move now, and excited to be traveling, and really looking forward to Tampa.
If we can get you another a year in the gig, would you do it?
Maybe down the road. Yeah, no, this next year our daughter graduates her senior year, so we're definitely looking forward to having next year of not traveling and being home with her for all of her last milestones and stuff.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Well, we are wrapping up our year as well. Our year ends on March 31st. And, we talked a little bit about our community investments program last time you guys were on, but we ended up awarding more than 4,000 grants this year.
oh,
Isn't that
fantastic.
awesome?
Yeah, it was unbelievable. About $11.5 million going to lodges for service projects. And like 52% of that money was targeted towards hunger issues, which is a big deal right now because of the pandemic. Like I've read that as many as 1 in 6 Americans are suffering from food insecurity right now. And the Elks have really stepped up with those grants to help the people in their communities.
I was so glad that we were able, or you guys, not we, but you guys were able to come up with an idea for being able to be a little bit more lenient in those grants and figure out a way to be able to get that money out to special programs in our communities that needed it. I know that this isn't something that we've always been focused on. We're more focused on Elks helping the communities by actually physically being there and having hands-on, but we were able to give that money to other programs and continue to help our communities, and especially with the hunger issue.
Debbie, why don't you talk a little bit about the survey that you guys sent out?
Yeah, it truly is remarkable to think. We actually approved more than 4,100. So it was a record-breaking year. I mean, it was incredible. We issued a survey a couple weeks ago, and we've already received more than 700 responses to that survey, which is, I mean, it's huge.
A huge
It's
response.
a huge response.
Yeah.
And one of the questions we asked was, did you have to, adapt your, regular program, your regular project for this year due to COVID? Of course, 95% of the lodges had to adapt.
Mhm.
And of that number, more than 80% used the grant funds for exactly what you just said, Paul, which was to donate to COVID relief, which, that's Elks out there, and maybe they're not actively participating in that, but so many of them did. Masks on, gloves on, they did drive-through, food, supplies and necessities, and it's been really, really heartwarming to read these comments, and I am so excited. We closed the survey actually on the 15th of March, and then we'll put all this together and start getting these, the responses out, the stats out, and the comments out too, because
there's a lot of great responses to the open-ended questions. It really makes you feel good. And it was the Elks were needed more than ever this past year, and the right thing to do was to adapt our program so that we could safely serve and be there when our communities needed us.
Absolutely. Yep. Might be something that we focus on differently in the future too.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And all things considered, we're wrapping up a pretty decent fundraising year too. We shattered your goal. We're at about $6.25 per member at the end of February. We have a whole month ahead of us, and it's been picking up. Last May, we've been comparing fundraising to our expected fundraising. It's a 4-year average, the 4 prior years, and we were trailing that average by 35% in May. But at the end of February, we're down to under 14%. So given what's happening, it's amazing that that the donations are still coming in.
That's fantastic. We're doing our best to try and get the people out there aware of it on social media and other avenues that we can, but we're really pushing. One thing that I was surprised about is that our sustained ownership, our Fidelity Club, it's not as prevalent out there as what I had hoped, and so I'm really pushing that now in my last few months, and I hope that we can get that program even more up and running and get more people involved. Even if they donate, I think the minimum is $5 a month, if I'm not mistaken. Right. But even if they donate the $5 a month, they take their donation from their dues statement of $4.80 to $60. I mean, that's just that can be a world of difference to what we can help in our communities. So,
all right, we've really been trying to focus on growing that program. And we've, since January 1st, we've signed up more than 300 people in Fidelity Club membership. So that's, we've got a ways to go to hit our goal, but that's been exciting. So
yeah, I think I got an email though that we have surpassed the 3,000 mark, which is fantastic.
Yep. So, I was just going to mention that.
Yeah, that's absolutely fantastic. I mean, that's just little steps, and that's all we can ask for at this point.
Right. So we're pretty happy with the way the year. I'm not happy about the way the year went, but all things considered, it's been a pretty good year.
Yeah.
And then I think most exciting of all is, despite everything that's been going on, is we're able to increase our spending on our programs for the next year by $1.2 million. So 3% increase on our programs next year. So there will be even more money available for lodge grants and for the Elks to continue helping their communities rebuild.
Awesome.
When you consider how many lodges we have, that's a lot of money.
Mhm.
Yep.
Mhm.
So we are, yeah, it's been, all things considered, it's been a pretty good year. We've had great leadership, of course, and it's been fun getting to know you a little bit better through these Zoom chats, and finally, spending some time in person last month, and looking forward to many more hours of hanging out.
So after I'm all done, or after we're all done, do these conversations stop?
Oh no, Paul.
Jim and I were talking earlier today. We got a chance to talk to you in it was the end of July for the NFTU summer series. And then I know you had already mentioned, we talked to you right before Thanksgiving to talk about all the things that we've been grateful for during such a difficult year. And now here we are we've got 3.5 more months of your tenure, your leadership as the national president. So hopefully we'll see you again soon. Maybe we can sit down in Tampa, actually.
That would be great. That would be
That'd be fun.
fantastic.
We'll do it live in Tampa. That's a good idea.
See how bad we all screw up.
Bring it full circle.
Right. Well, any final thoughts before we let you guys enjoy your St. Patrick's Day?
Just hoping everybody has a happy and safe St. Patrick's Day. Just because we're back open doesn't mean we still want to all be careful and stay safe. So.
Right.
And I know we're everybody's starting to get on the mend, but we want everybody also to continue to stay healthy.
Absolutely. Yeah. Be smart. Right.
Mhm.
All right, guys. Well,
Reminders.
thanks again for joining the show and giving us the Ryan bump. We appreciate it.
Well, thanks for having us.
And we're going to have fun watching your travels, the rest of the year. So,
Absolutely.
and we'll see you guys in Tampa. All right.
All right.
Sounds good. Happy
Patrick's Day.
All right.
St. Patrick's Day.
Thanks.
Paul and Stacey, it's been fun visiting with them on the show, on the big show, right?
It really has been. Third time. I'm going to take a look at the schedule and make sure we get something in Tampa, so we
Yep.
can
We're going to wrap up the year. I feel like
Scary.
we've been sharing their journey with
Right.
our viewers.
Right.
Well, I think we've about covered all the big news while talking to them, right? Is there anything you want to add?
No, I think that they summed it up perfectly too, with the reminders to just be diligent, stay safe.
Be smart. Things are
Be smart.
we're near the end of this. Let's not lose our focus now, right?
Right.
All right. If you've liked this episode, and why wouldn't you? I've liked it, right? Give us a thumbs up. If not, thumbs down. Either way, share it far and wide with your social network. If you're not already subscribing to our YouTube channel, hit that button and tap the bell so you'll be notified every time we post new content. Until next time, happy St. Patrick's Day.